Good morning, welcome back to my channel. We have a what I eat in a day. This is what I eat in a day on a day of work. My family is still sleeping, so I'm trying to be a little bit quieter. I started off, I already had 1 cup of coffee. I put my favorite creamer in there. This is 1 point for up to 3 tablespoons. I also put my first serving of Ovasitol. This is what I use for my insulin resistance, and I think it helps with cravings. Now I'm on to my 2nd cup, so I've had 2 points worth of coffee, and I'm going to have an oatmeal, 2 points of this. So it's 4 points so far. I did want to start eating bigger meals in the morning, so I meal prep these little breakfast, whatever they are. It's like the Simply Potatoes. I put 2 points of Simply Potatoes, 1 point of center cut bacon, 0 points for 2 eggs, and then I put 0 point of the light mozzarella, just like a tiny sprinkle of mozzarella. It's good, but I tried to eat this yesterday before work, and I made it through like 3 bites. It's just so heavy on my stomach. My stomach's just not ready for that kind of meal this early in the morning. I need to be up for a couple hours before I'm committing to eating something like this. So I'm not gonna waste these. I'm just gonna take this with me, and this will be a 3-point snack at work. But I don't have it in me, which is really sucks, because I did not want to meal prep it, and I did anyway, and then for nothing. But this is a great 3-point meal if you can handle something like that. 1 point more than my oatmeal, but way more filling. So I am going to be looking into like different oatmeal, just doing my own oatmeal. I'm sure I could get more oatmeal for like 3 points, and just do my own mix-ins. This is just so convenient on these like quick mornings. I need to start getting ready in like 20 minutes. So I need to eat and drink my 2nd cup of coffee in 20 minutes, and I'm obviously filming this. This was supposed to be a dinner idea video, but I tried new recipes this week, and I'm just not going to recommend those recipes. They weren't up to par. So we're going to fill this with a what I eat in a day instead of the dinner ideas. I do have like changes in how I'm going to do dinner coming up. We'll talk about that when I have a little bit more time later today. But in my oatmeal, I always throw in 1 tablespoon of raw pumpkin seeds because it's 0 points, and extra calories, extra fiber, extra goodness for 0 points. So I'm gonna go eat my oatmeal, drink my coffee, get ready, and then we will pack lunch. I have leftovers from dinner from a couple nights ago. I made a Mississippi roast. Sometimes I make with chicken, sometimes I make with an actual roast. This time it was an actual roast. So we'll pack that, we'll pack our breakfast, and we'll get going. So come with me today. Let's eat. I need to be leaving like right now. I have a lunchbox. I'm gonna add in my roast, broccoli, and instant potatoes that I already made, my breakfast, I don't know, casserole thing, and some grapes. So I will be in the break room today, unfortunately, but you know, food is important. So I'll put this in the refrigerator at work. I have some water. I'm gonna go grab another bottle of water that I can keep with me where I actually work, because I have to keep this stuff across the store, and off we go quickly. I ate the breakfast hash, I guess is what I'm calling it, on my first meal. I did make this a meal in the Weight Watchers app instead of adding it as a recipe. That way I can kind of critique it along the way. If I want to ever do sausage instead of bacon, I can do it from there. And you can see here it was 3 points. It is lunchtime. It's a little dark in here, but that keeps it from being way too hot. I had to run in the break room and warm up I have the Mississippi roast, instant potatoes, and broccoli. So this is 9 points. My app, it's Friday, so the day before you're seeing this, if you're watching it on Saturday when I release it. And my app is not working. I don't know if it's my internet here at work is messed up, or if the app is like getting an update or something. So I haven't been able to log any of this stuff yet. So hopefully after work I'll be able to log it. But I do know this is 9 points from eating it the exact same thing last night. So a little higher in points for lunch than I would like, but leftovers, I didn't have to do anything extra. And the roast warms up so good in the microwave. I will probably also have grapes, unless I'm not hungry, and then I'll eat those grapes for my last snack. But for now, I'm pretty happy. All right, I'm gonna watch some YouTube on my lunch break. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my grapes. I'm actually not hungry after that dinner, lunch. It was very filling, but I forgot to bring ice packs with me, and I don't like warm grapes, and I don't want to go back to the break room. So these suckers are gonna get eaten now, and then I just won't eat anything during my break. So I was kind of talking about wanting to do different things for dinner, or like a different strategy. I feel like we've been wasting so much money on just food in general. Like, that's really a place where we could kind of like tighten up our budget, especially between now and Christmas. You know, we want to get gifts, and we're going to go to a cabin, and my daughter's birthday's in January. Mine and my husband's birthday's in December as well. It's just, there's a lot between now and the end of December. And that's one place we can really tighten up our budget. And so I'm going to be doing, I haven't decided the exact amount of recipes. I don't know, maybe 3 weeks worth or 4 weeks worth. I'm leaning towards 3 of like recipes, and then just rotate back through it. So it's like you do week 1, week 2, week 3, and then you go back to week 1's rotation. And just picking stuff where I know I have like a couple days worth of freezer meals. So on the days like today where I don't get off until 4:30, I could have just pulled something out of the freezer, thrown it into my crock pot, and gone to work. I'm loving crock pot meals on the days I work later, because most of the meal's done when I'm home. So that's really, really convenient for me. And, you know, kind of prioritizing that stuff and stuff that I know that I can do for a reasonable price. Making more food so that we can use it for lunches. So I'm not having to meal prep lunch as well, because that's just extra time in the kitchen that I don't feel like doing while I'm working. So making more food each night for leftovers, and then having less variety, because like last week we did a lot of new things. We spent a lot of money, and most of them weren't that great, which is why you don't have a recommended dinner video this week. And I just don't want to do that right now. So once I decide on the exact rotation, I'll be sharing that with you. I'll probably break it up into 3 different weeks of, you know, dinner ideas, because I'm going to do 5 dinners each week. I like that because it gives me one night to go out to eat with my family, or if we want to pick something up, and it gives me one night for leftovers. And then again, all the other leftovers we'll have for lunch, because my husband's trying to do a better job taking lunch as well. I almost always take my lunch. I mean, less than once a week I go out for lunch while at work. So I'm doing a good job of that. It's just I'm spending extra time meal prepping it, and I'd rather not. So that's the plan. I have just been doing a lot of watching like YouTubes of some crock pot meals and freezer meals and stuff to get ideas. And then we have like the few things that we know. So I was thinking on the recipe rotation, kind of having like categories that I want to hit each week, just to help like narrow down recipes, because it can be very difficult. So I was thinking of doing some kind of taco night each week, because you can have tacos a million different ways. You can just do like regular ground beef or ground turkey tacos. You can do, you know, chicken tacos from the crock pot. You can do pork tacos. Like, there's so many different variations. So, you know, for 3 weeks in a row, we're still doing tacos. We're doing tacos every week, but it's a variety of styles of tacos, because we could do tacos several times a week and be happy in our house. Doing like making sure we're having beef or pork once a week, because we do a lot of chicken and turkey, and I know that kind of gets burnt out for my husband. So making sure I'm picking at least one recipe each week, having one recipe that's like a chili or stew or soup while it's, you know, these cooler months. It's 91 here today, but you know, apparently they're going to be coming at some point. Pasta night once a week. So picking a recipe that matches each category per week, and just doing it that way. You know, I think it'd be really helpful mentally, where I'm not constantly looking for new recipes. It'd save me a lot of time. It would save me just like mental stress of it, and it would save money. And then I'm not also spending money on things that I end up not liking. So it'll probably be a little trial and error, because there are going to be a few things that we'll still be trying for the first time. But things I think we'll really like. All right, you get the gist. I'm going to eat my grapes. I also forgot, at the last minute I threw in a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, and I'm so happy I did, because I need the caffeine. Got a few minutes left, and I gotta get back to work. I just got home from work. I made myself some decaf coffee with that creamer I showed earlier. I didn't drink my full second cup, and I only used 4 tablespoons this morning anyway. And then I didn't finish my second cup, so I'm not even going to count the creamer on this because I can have 6 tablespoons for 2 points. So with this 2 tablespoons, it still puts me at 6 tablespoons. So I'm not going to count it. You do whatever you feel comfortable with. And I'm going to have this Fiber One brownie for 2 points. Oh, try not to sneeze. I like these with coffee. It's just like a good little snack. My husband is closing today, which means he works until 10 and then has like a 45-minute drive home. So I won't even see him tonight because I have to be up at 4 in the morning because I work from 5 in the morning to 1:30 tomorrow. So it's going to be a really quick turnaround. I'm going to make something very simple for dinner here in a little bit, but my feet hurt. I got 20,000 steps at work today. So I just want to relax for at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half before I go and make dinner. So this will help just tide me over so that I'm not starving by the time I'm ready to cook dinner. I think we're going to make some like simple bang bang chicken over rice. We'll see how it goes. You know what? On the days my husband works late, I have zero motivation to cook. So we might be eating a sandwich for dinner. Like that might be the kind of video that this is. We'll all find out together. Well, let's wait and see, shall we? Oh, also, I did notice, I think there was just an update on the app because there's some different features now. Because I couldn't get it to work earlier, I said. And now I was able to go log all my food. I have 5 points left after having the Fiber One bar. I'm definitely going to dip into my weeklies or activity points tonight. Because I doubt I'm going to eat something for 5 points tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But there are definitely different things, like the blue dot is now moved to a different spot. We'll see how it goes. It looks like they've kind of moved some stuff around and give you different stats that you have. So we'll try it for a couple weeks, then I'll give it a little review or whatever, see if I like it. I don't dislike it at the moment, but it's brand new, so we'll see how it goes. I did kind of like being able to see blue dots on the top of my tracker. And that's gone away now. So, we'll see. Oh, man, I'm just a ball of energy. I have jasmine rice on the stove cooking. I have zucchini and some chicken strips in the air fryer. I'm making a sauce. I reverse weighed my mayo. I have 26 grams that I put in here of mayo. And I just added some sriracha, scooped some out, and added some water. So this is like the sauce I'm going to top it with. And I like the little method of using the syringe, so I'll just slurp it all up in here, and then this helps me drizzle it really cutely on top. And this one I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chili sauce to mix with this, and this is going to coat my chicken strips. So let me get that mixed up. These are the chicken strips I'm using. You can have 4 ounces of these for 3 points, which is what I'm doing. I tossed my chicken in that mayo and then topped it onto my rice and zucchini and then drizzled it with the sriracha mayo. Next time, I mean, it looks real cute and I added green onion, but next time I'm literally just going to pour the entire sweet chili mayo on top instead of tossing the chicken and everything, because I ended up mixing this all together anyway, and then I went back and got the extra mayo that I didn't use and added more because I really liked the sauce. So I think a squirt of lime on this as well would make it even more killer. This is a simple dinner that was great to just throw together for just myself, and I got some zucchini in there for veggies. This dinner came out to 9 points. I'm telling you, if you made some potatoes, like homemade potato fries with those chicken strips, that would be a killer, like copycat at home takeout meal for really low effort, and I will be doing that in the future. But this was delicious as well, especially if you like that sweet chili flavor. I totally almost just deuced out on y'all and forgot to close this out. I'm done eating. I'm feel full. I really need to get to bed since I have to wake up at 4, but I'm going to finish making my grocery list so that I can pick it up after work, because having them shop for me while I'm at work, that feels good, you know? That's only my second time doing it because normally I can't get my stuff together well enough to do that. But I just need to narrow down a few of the items for this week and place my order. So I'm going to do that and then go to bed. So I will see y'all next time. I get 23 points a day, but today I used 27, so that's definitely coming out of my weekly points. But I earned more than 4 points of activity points today, so it's kind of also not coming out of my weeklies, if that makes sense. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, come back for the next video. I'll see y'all later.